video you guys have been seeking is now upon us. You guys have been asking me in my Twitch streams, in my DMs, in my messages on Instagram. Some of y'all be out here sending me snail mail asking me, hey Tex, who should I use my tier 4 power-up pass on? And I wanted to get this video out for you guys as early as possible, but I wanted to try some players out, try some stuff in the game and see what the meta is shaping up towards. And instead of giving you guys like the traditional, go with this guy because he's the best person, just because somebody has a high overall does not mean they're gonna play better than card over here would normally. So I wanted to go ahead and test some things out, and I think I got the definitive top 2 players you guys want to spend your tier 4 power-up pass on. I think I got it, man. You guys may not agree with me, but I think these players will help, for 1, you win games, for 2, save you a lot of coins, and for 3, I don't have a 3. I don't know why I did that. I only have 2. Yeah, win games, save some coins, and yeah, I don't got 3. Awkward. It is that time of the year, guys. Looking to buy or sell some Mccoy. Be sure to check out MMOAN.com. Link down in the description below. They are gonna be your cheapest and best Mccoy options. Check them out. Use code Texas at checkout for a 10% discount. Now, like I said, there are 2 choices. One's going to be offense and one's going to be defense. If you guys already have your player locked in on offense, you don't need this specific player, get a guy on defense and vice versa. Another reason why I got 2 players on this list is once you get to 75 daily missions, you get another 87 to 88 power pass. So in about 50 days, you'll be able to go ahead and get another player that you want in that range, saving you some coins, as well as potentially some new players in the game that may come out either during the flashback program, heavyweight program, veterans, or whatever new promo at that time comes out with 87, 88 overalls that happen to have power. So 2 on this list for that reason alone. Players that won't be on this list, we're not going to have any offensive linemen because I feel like this pass that you get at the 87 to 88, you need to put on somebody that you're going to see some really good plays out of. Offensive linemen, while great, a lot of the base cards can get secure protector as is anyway, so you don't really need to power up any lineman unless you want the +1s on that guy's card, which still may not make a difference because this game's kind of weird in terms of how blocking actually works. This pass should be exclusively used on players that you want to make an immediate impact on your team to help you win some games. So the offensive list is very, very small. So we got 3 quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, we got Tom Brady, Andrew Luck, we got Todd Gurley at running back, Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas at wide receiver. So that's like 6 people. So we got to narrow down our offensive player out of those 6 people. Now, when it comes to the receiving core between DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Brown, and Michael Thomas, while I like 2 out of those 3 cards, Michael Thomas is a beast. Like, I have Michael Thomas powered on my team right now. Same thing with DeAndre Hopkins. Michael Thomas is what I've been calling a much 2-inch taller. A taller DeAndre Hopkins, right? You're getting pretty much the same level of receiver as you guys can see on the screen. We're going to compare these 2. You're getting the same level of receiver for free. So if you guys are not playing the journey, I recommend you do so because you're getting a guy that's going to play just as well as DeAndre Hopkins for free. And so while you can go ahead and use your pass to go ahead and get Michael Thomas, since there's an option in the game to just play some solos, get 125 stars, and get Michael Thomas, do not put your pass on Michael Thomas. And because Michael Thomas exists, do not get DeAndre Hopkins with his power pass because you don't need 2 slow receivers out here. Like, both these guys have a crazy huge catch radius, but just go Michael Thomas as your possession receiver and not DeAndre Hopkins if you guys want one of those. And then as for Antonio Brown, I like this dude's card a lot. It's just if you compare him to DeAndre Hopkins and to Michael Thomas, you're getting pretty much the same wide receiver except for shorter. So because of that, he's on the list. Let's get to the running backs. We got Todd Gurley up next. His power is about 12,000 coins. His base elite is going for about 130. So say 130,000 coins if you go ahead and power up past this person to get to his 88 overall. His 80 overall gets +1s on top of what his 87 gets. It'll be 84 speed, 87 break tackle with what, 75 trucking, 85 elusiveness, 87 agility, 85 carry with 50 or 60 catching. It'll take exactly 938 training, so about 50 coins per, so about 50,000 coins basically to get this guy up to his 87 overall to bypass for training to get to the 88, which isn't that bad actually. So you'll basically be spending like 60,000 coins essentially, maybe like 65,000 coins to go ahead and get this guy to an 88 overall at halfback, which is actually really affordable. It's not bad. for an 84 speed halfback. But when it comes to running backs in Madden right now, there's so many that you can choose from to basically kind of be locking into this Todd Gurley. So you got guys like this Tarek Cohen, who is free from playing the solo challenge for the Bears for the theme builders. The theme builders are kind of a pain in the ass, but if you go ahead and just grind them out just to get the 3 stars, or sorry, just to get the 1-star play on arcade, you can get those done in about 2.5 to 3 hours. You know how to true clock effectively. So you can take about 2.5 hours to get a guy here with 86 speed and 82 break tackle with a better catch than Todd Gurley and better elusiveness, as well as probably better juke move and better spin move, I would assume, right? So Gurley's out here with better carry, so yeah, he can take more hits up the middle, obviously. But in terms of evasiveness, yeah, this Tarek Cohen is the man. So I like this guy's card a lot. If you want to bruise him back, you got Jim Brown for free for Twitch Prime. If you guys don't know anything about the Twitch Prime Jim Brown, link down in the description below. I got a video explaining how to go about getting this card. Really dope, man. But yeah, he comes stock with armbar or freight train and armbar, so not as fast, but he breaks a whole lot of tackles as well. So I just like the halfback situation in Madden is a lot to choose from. And plus on top of that, if you power up Gurley, then you want to go and get to his 90 overall to get to his 91, but I feel like at this point, you should probably not even power up this card because he comes preloaded with abilities and X Factor, whereas if you were to power him up to his 91, obviously you get a higher overall card, and you probably get access to maybe a couple different abilities he can't get on his 90, but you still got to spend a lot more training to go ahead and get those 3 extra abilities and the X Factor when this one comes with it for free. So while I like Gurley a lot, he just does not make the cut. Then there were 3 quarterbacks for last right now. One of my choices is a quarterback, and unfortunately, one of them is not going to be Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady's card in Madden. I like Tom Brady's card a lot this year in Madden because they kind of made an emphasis on making pocket quarterbacks, I'm not going to say usable because they have been usable, but actually giving them more abilities and giving them like they play kind of like they do in real life with these abilities they got into the game, which then makes them more accurate from the pocket, which then rewards you for actually using them, as where before you just get out here Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson and just use those cards because you're kind of forced to with all the edge pressure and all these DB fire blitzes that were coming in that would make no sense. Yeah, +1 to this dude's card, man. 91 short and 89 mid with the 82 deep. Really, really good card. You go ahead and put on probably West Coast or whatever ability. Maybe let's do balance though. You get 90 mid as well after. This quarterback's gonna be so accurate. My one knock on this Brady though, compared to the other quarterbacks, out of the other 2 on this list, is I feel like Brady right now is usable, but his next card is gonna be God tier. So you can go ahead and make the investment and get a guy like Brady and use him, and then when his next card comes out, then that card's gonna probably have all the abilities that his regular Madden card has. If you guys don't know what those are, go check out his abilities in the actual game. He is nuts. He's crazy. Like the best quarterback in the game has down. I think it's like 6 preset abilities and X. It's just bananas. It's crazy. But right now in MUT, they had to kind of nerf some of the stuff in terms of what he can get to make this game fair. So you can't get protected with this card. Protected is an ability that makes your offensive linemen block better. And I think the only way you can get that right now is if he has a 95 overall. And we all know what Brady cards, right? Brady doesn't get really that many upgrades, right? I feel like last year he got like 1 at the beginning and he didn't get another one until he hit a Team Diamond, right? He had a Team Diamond card and then he did not get another one until Christmas. And so I feel like investing your time in Brady in hopes that he gets another card in the future may not be the best use of this power pass. You do get a great quarterback, but the other 2 on this list have better abilities right now. And because they got better abilities than Tom Brady does right now, that's going to lead to you winning right now. You should be caring about wins right now, not wins in the future, because you can always depower that card, obviously, and put it on Brady when he gets his 95 overall playoff card. We all know Patriots are going to the playoffs. You got 2 quarterbacks left, Andrew Luck or Patrick Mahomes. If you were to power pass Mahomes, you would save 175,000 coins. With Luck, you would save about 100,000 coins. So Luck is going for less. And sometimes, man, less is more. So Patrick Mahomes, I like this guy's card a lot. So you got a guy out here, 6'3", tall. I didn't realize he was that tall. 6'3", 73 speed, and if you power him up, obviously, 74 speed, 88 throw power, with 85 short, 83 mid, 84 deep. Really, really great card. Throw power is amazing. It's really awesome. If you want to power the Andrew Luck, you get a guy here with 78 speed, so much more mobile. less throw power by 4, obviously, and you get 90 stock throw short, which is great, 86 mid, and 86 deep. So, between these two quarterbacks, it's kind of like even, right? With Andrew Luck, you get a quarterback that has a little bit more mobility, but with Patrick Mahomes, you get a guy that has a little bit more zip on his ball. This race right here is really close because no matter which one you decide to go with, you get two amazing quarterbacks, but something else factored into my decision. Let's check out the power-ups. So right now, Mahomes' power-up is going for 40,000 coins. To get this guy to his 88 once you go ahead and bypass his 87, that is going to run you 938 training, so about 50,000 coins in training. So about 90,000 coins to get Mahomes up to his 88 overall. Now let's check out Luck. So right now, Luck's power is around 13K, and his 84 is around 42,000 coins. So about 65,000 coins, right? So you pay 65,000 coins for these two cards. You're gonna need about 348 training to go to get this guy all the way up to his 88. Once you go ahead and collect all these cards into the power, obviously, which is about 17,000 coins. So 17,000 added to the 65 that we said earlier is gonna run you 82,000 coins. I had a list and I checked it twice, and number one offensive power-up before the last couple of days was Andrew Luck. Both these quarterbacks are exactly the same, except for a few differences here and there. But Luck and Mahomes get the same X factors, they get the same abilities, and I thought that you can go ahead and get yourself a nice quarterback for not having to pay a bunch of money in training, as well as, like, it's a low cost of entry, because you can even save 40,000 coins on Luck and use one of your extra tier 2 power passes on to bypass it. So it can be even cheaper as well. As Mahomes is going to cost you a lot more. But with Luck's injury stuff going on right now, he apparently may not start the season. I don't know what's going on right now. I think the edge may go to Mahomes just because he's more likely, if he stays healthy, to get more upgrades throughout the year, and it may be best to invest in him early on at quarterback because you're getting a guy that's accurate, you're getting a guy that can move, and he's going to keep getting cards. And then on top of all that amazingness, if you guys were lucky enough not to pull Ertz or pull Harrison Smith, if you guys were lucky enough to pull Mahomes out of that pack, you can go ahead and power up to a 91 overall quarterback, which I think at that point he's the best quarterback in the game. Now, I don't agree with powering up superstars. I mentioned that earlier because you got to spend a lot more damn coin to get the abilities on these cards, or it's better to run them pre-stock. But if you guys care about the overall, if you guys don't mind rebuying these abilities, that's the best quarterback in the game. So Mahomes right now is number 1 on the list. Luck is 1B. Or 1A. Like, I like Luck a lot. Like, I use Luck at quarterback right now. I kind of like him that much. It just sucks that a lot of nonsense is going on with the Colts medical staff, man. I'm sorry, Colts fans, man. I'm really, really sorry. So we spent a lot of time on offense. If you guys haven't already, smack a like on the button, please. Help a brother out, man. Just go ahead and like the button. It don't cost you guys nothing. Leave a like on the video, as well as subscribe if you guys made it to this point. Now, let's get to defense, man. Defense. We got J.J. Watt. We got Joey Bosa. We got Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox, Kenny Clark, Khalil Mack, Von Miller. All right, Terrell Suggs. No. Yeah, what? No. Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly, Jalen Ramsey, and Jason McCoy. That's a pretty big list. Let's go ahead and start crossing the names off of it. Start one of the most coveted cards in MUT based off price. You got Jalen Ramsey, who's going for around 240,000 coins. So you can save a lot of damn coins picking Ramsey. You got to pay 50K for his power, but 240,000 coins is a lot to save. Now, I like this dude's card a lot, man. 84 speed on his power, 89 man coverage with 90 press. He power up. Really great card. The thing is, when it comes to cornerback play right now, the amount of games somebody buys that crazy. So I've played I played at least like 70,000 house rules games, and like I played a full season head-to-head season. I've been playing a lot more this year, and a lot of receivers I'm seeing a lot of Marvin Harrison, I'm seeing a lot of Torrey Holt, obviously, and I'm seeing a lot of Tyreek Hills. Jalen Ramsey's not keeping up with any of those guys. And a lot of you guys are saying, well, Chase, if you press Jalen Ramsey with his 90 press, he should be able to mush guys and, not get beat over the top. There's like a press, I don't know if there's a press glitch, but I've pressed lesser receivers that don't have like crazy beat press. And for some reason, I think if you fade them, they can't be touched and they just run right by. And with how bad the reactions are on defense for both man and zone, it seems like it's probably best to not put this on a cornerback right now. Maybe if the patch kind of tunes things up, I may come back and do a revisited list if the patch kind of makes defense actually react to balls being thrown. I'm tired of guys being in coverage next to a guy and they're looking at the ball and they're just not reacting to the balls being caught. So right now, cornerback wise, I would avoid this card because a lot of guys have a lot of speed out there. Now, he's going to do great against like Antonio Brown. He's going to do great against Hopkins, great against Michael Thomas, but people don't be rocking those cards. They rock the fast guys right now. Another cornerback in the game that's faster than Ramsey, but doesn't have the coverage stats that he does. We got Jason McCourty, who will be at 88 speed, which is great. But as of right now, there's a lot of speed at cornerback that you can get for free. Like you got this Darius Slay. You can go ahead and get up to an 87 overall for just playing the Lions solo challenges, which is great. Marshawn Lattimore has 87 speed stock on his Theme Builders card, so you don't really need to get a guy that can't cover really, because he doesn't have the cover stats obviously, and that you can also get for free. So I would just go ahead and get these two and not worry about this Jason McCourty. And on top of that, I don't think he can get any great abilities anyway because his zone and man is low, so he can't even get zone or man, which is the same reason why Ramsey's not really covered right now either, because Ramsey can't get the shutdown the shutdown, whatever ability that Gilmore gets for having 90 man. That card is going to play so much better than Ramsey, so that's why cornerback wise, don't pick any of these two up. Middle linebacker Bobby Wagner going for 217,000 coins. Beast in real life, beast in Madden regs. Not that great in the actual game. So middle linebacker, 6 foot, 79 speed, 87 hit power is fantastic with 81 blocks. The best run stuffing and probably coverage middle linebacker we got into the game right now. The reason why this guy's probably on a lot of people's lists to power up is because if you guys chose Ryan Shazier, you're pretty much stuck at middle linebacker. And on top of that, I'm seeing a lot of people this year run a lot of big dime. Like the amount of Ken Houstons I have been seeing just being usered at middle linebacker is crazy. So because of the speed package or because of big dime or because of big nickel, it doesn't seem to be necessary to run middle linebackers at all this year because you can stop the run just as effectively with those cornerbacks and defensive backs in the box anyway. So why waste your time on a guy like Bobby Wagner? While his stats do look good, he's not going to be getting a lot of these animations that most of the defensive backs would. Like the guy can throw the ball right near you, but because you're using a linebacker, you're not going to be able to lurk, and then you got to spend extra money down the line on training to then get the lurker ability so you can catch picks that safeties to catch without having it. So avoid Bobby Wagner, and the same thing goes to Luke Kuechly as well. Aaron Donald, the best right end in the game. Is he the best and only right end in the game right now? That's like really good. I think he might be, right? Aaron Donald, 74 speed, 86 block shot, 88 power move, 85 finesse move, 89 strength, and 88 play recognition. This card is crazy if ratings meant a damn, right? Ratings do matter, obviously. They do matter, but he does not play like he should. Whenever I see Aaron Donald on the field, I smile. I get a big grin on my face. I'm like, my opponent really powered up Aaron Donald. Because his power right now is like 100,000 coins. If you guys didn't know, it's been a lot of coins on his power up, on training, and then they use the pass to get this card and put an ability on him. Like he ain't getting no sacks, bro. He ain't getting no sacks because he does not have the chance to get those glitchy abilities. Now, Aaron Donald is an investment, right? His next card, if Aaron Donald gets a 91 overall card. Power up to a 92, obviously, that he's gonna have basically 90 block shed with potentially almost 90 finesse move. That's gonna be a plus because 89 is gonna be at 86, obviously. Sorry, and then yeah, maybe it'd be borderline. It'll probably be 89 finesse, but he'll at least get power specialist coming off the right end spot. If you guys have not played a guy with power specialist or finesse specialist, yo, it is unfair right now. So because Aaron Donald's card is not great right now, I would avoid him. He's gonna be great in the future, but in terms of what you should be doing at left and right, if you guys want to get a pass rush, there's a card on this list that is worthy of power passing, but if you got the training, he gets the ability on his base 87 card anyway, so no need to power him up. But yeah, Aaron Donald's, like I'm telling you, his next upgrade is gonna be ridiculous. But until then, avoid him. Plus, he's not cheap. Aaron Donald's base 76 overall card is 100,000 coins. It's gonna cost you 12,000 or 1,295 training, so about 1,300 training at 50 coins per, which is what, 75,000 coins, I believe, right? Let me do some math. I don't know why I don't do this before I kind of jump cut into it. 1295 times 50, which is like on the low end, obviously. About 64,000 coins, about 165,000 coins just to get a card that's not going to generate pressure as consistent as you would like. Yeah, no. And the same thing goes to Khalil Mack. But let's check out Khalil Mack real quick. Khalil Mack has an 88 overall card in this game, right? Great. 78 speed coming off the outside linebacker spot. Great. 88 power boost. His power up will have 89. Again, it's so expensive to go in and get this guy to his 80 because his power's going for a lot. You got to get training for a guy that's going to get +1s, and he's not really going to give you what you want coming off the edge. Now, Carter mentioned earlier that's going to play like Lawrence Taylor because of the ability. It's going to be Joey Bosa, right? So don't power up past this guy. Just keep him stocked because you can go ahead and add the finesse specialist to him. But I've been using DeMarcus Lawrence at left end with finesse specialist pre-stocked. And God, it's just not fair, man. He had 6 sacks in one game. 6 sacks! His unstoppable activated twice because my opponent did not have an answer for him. And that's because he has the ability finesse specialist, right? So I'm telling you right now, man, those abilities are way better than ratings. Obviously, ratings needed to get those abilities, but once they get the ability, it's a GG's because it's so unfair, man. It doesn't make a lick of sense why it's so good. So I like Joey Bosa, but he's not really worth powering up because you can just go ahead and add this to his card pre-stocked anyway. But we do got a card in this game out of the list that we've been talking about that is worthy of power upping. And that's gonna be none other than the person that wrecked my happiness for a night. Von bleeping Miller. Von Miller's 200,000 coins right now, and there is a reason for that. So right now, there's okay. I gotta find the top tier Von, right? Top tier Von. If you guys are playing house rules this week, you can go ahead and get yourself 200 wins, which is not. It's kind of a lot, but the games go by quickly. 200 wins gets you 200 or 1,000 trophies to get Matt Von Miller, and that's what everybody's playing for right now. And that's why Von's price jumped up because this 91 Von, if you power up to his 92, is going to have 82 speed with 88 block shed with a 91 power move. So Von is going to be out here coming off the edge on the left side with great speed, power specialist, edge threat, and just be unblockable unless you're going against secure protector. This is the card you got to power past. This is the card you have to power past because of the fact you get a game-changing left outside linebacker that can come off the edge and scream. Like, if you guys have not been checking out my gameplays or checking out my streams, bro, you don't understand. I'm telling you right now, these abilities should be patched. So until they end up maybe getting patched or there's a counter to them that ends up being more used, I'm telling you right now, this is what you need to use your power pass on because you'll go ahead and get an 80 overall linebacker out here that is okay. He's solid, right? Not great, but he's solid. But if you're playing house rules, you walk out of here with a 91 Von that you power up to a 92 and he's gonna play. This is basically Lawrence Taylor, except for the other side of the field, right? So you'll have if you got Lawrence Taylor on the right side, you have one on the left side. If you guys ain't got Lawrence Taylor, you can't afford him, this is gonna be the closest way you can get Lawrence Taylor. Just gotta grind out house rules. Or if you guys don't like house rules, you grind head-to-head seasons or grind draft champions or any mode that gives you series trophies enough to where you can go ahead and put in down payment and get enough to get this Von Miller because you're not going to regret how this guy plays you, bro. I'm gonna get him very soon, man. I'm gonna keep grinding house rules over on Twitch, link down in the description below. But that is my list, man. We got one player on offense in Patrick Mahomes, and on defense, if you guys don't like Mahomes, we got Von Miller. If you guys disagree with my list, let me hear it down in the comment section below. Again, smack a like on the button. It's been your boy Texas, me and my golden girls. And I'll be like, catch you guys next.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.